Hello and welcome back to the Stronghold. The Magi here, and today we are going to talk about the reintroduced quick draft environment, Phyrexia All Will Be One. It seems like every year there is one set that seems to be the best one to draft after that year has stopped being quite as relevant. And that particular set for the 2023 year is Phyrexia All Will Be One, and it is mostly due to the poison aspect of the set, giving a lot of standalone options. Why this so often appears to be the third set of the year, I really couldn't tell you, but Phyrexia is worth checking out. It is possibly the only one, all puns intended, set worth considering from last year. But before we get into all that, just a quick reminder that the Stronghold is producing content for you across a number of platforms. And Patreon has recently introduced an option where you can follow our content there without the need for any financial commitment. So even if you aren't ready to support the Stronghold is better positioned to support you, so you never miss out on a thing. Now, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, right. So let's start the conversation by looking back a little bit. All of my top 3 archetype recommendations for this set last year have held up pretty well. Although the green-white, what I lovingly call Brittany deck, is a little more dependent on rares than the others, and the black-green is a little harder to pull off with a slightly lower viability as a constructed deck. One deck, however, that has really defied my expectations is the Demir blue-black proliferate control poison deck. Despite not being very good in limited and not having a particularly high win rate in either standard or alchemy, this deck just will not go away. And it's extremely budget accessible, as the only rares are really land base upgrades that you can make, but the deck doesn't really require to do its thing. But be warned that proliferate in general is a bit of a trap, both in the constructed and limited environments. So even for the 2024 season, I do think that drafting Phyrexia All Will Be One is worth it if it fits your budget. Now, let's take a look at a draft that I filmed last February when this set first came out that illustrates some of these archetypes that I am still recommending. Hello and welcome back to the Stronghold. I, as always, am the Magi, and today we are going to be doing some value drafting of the quick variety of the just moments ago released set of Phyrexia All Will Be One. Obviously, this is going to be my very first quick draft, not only of this environment, but I think I've only drafted on this new account a couple of times. So hey, what do you say we just get to it here? Now, as a value drafter, I am, of course, going to be drafting first off for the value, and secondly for building a deck in this particular event. Let's see here. What do we get as our second pick here? Anointer is very good. I think I like viral spawning a little bit better. I think I want to stick to the poison aspects as much as I possibly can. Ossification is a fantastic third pick. We're feeling pretty good about this. I don't think Silex is going to make the cut. Let's just be honest. Now on this, do we want to take a sleeper for the value or something like Blight Belly Rat, Lattice, Blade Mantis? No, I think I'm going to take the value. I'm going to take the sleeper here, and I'm going to plan on not playing that. Tyrell's Stand Wow, that is really, really awesome. Basilica Shepherd, probably a better card, to be honest, but just not where I'm trying to be value-wise. And what do we got here? Bat Emergence? I mean, that's not bad, honestly. Charge of Mites looks a lot better to me, personally. Maze Skull Bomb, also really good in the green deck. That's some tough calls there, honestly. I think I want to go Charge of Mites here. That's what we're going to do. Fusling as a late uncommon at pick 7. That's something I am willing to pick up even if I don't play it. And Nahiri's Sacrifice. I think this is an uncommon I would be willing to pass. And I think picking up something like a Blight Belly Rat could be a whole lot better. Now, whether we end up with enough black to actually play it, I don't know. Sheldrick's Edict. I'm really surprised to see old Shelley's Edict here a little late here. Pick 9. I will go ahead and pick that up, making it a little more likely to possibly play black. Here, I mean, the Cultivator isn't great. The Basilica Spellbomb, it's pretty decent. I think I'm going to take the Vat Emergence, though, just on the value. We might not end up playing that. Swooping Lookout feels pretty good here as a pick 11 uncommon. And, I don't know, Sinew Dancer or Hazardous Blast. I mean, more or less in the right deck, pretty good. I'm not really feeling red on the blast, so I mean, both of these are pretty. I guess we take the Sinew Dancer. Neither of those is really fantastic. And oh look, a helm anyway. So we'll go with that and a Scamp to finish out pack 1. I don't think we're going to have enough red to play the Scamp, but I am going to take a rare dual land. Really no question there. And maybe that lets me splash red if we end up in black. I don't know. Could happen. Anointed Affliction, pretty good. Skitterling, not bad. I mean, the Evangelist is probably the best card here, honestly, and we do have some things to potentially support that, and maybe Splash Green? That could be a thing. And what do we got here? A Core Chimera. Magmatic Sprinter is really quite good. I like the Siphoner, honestly, probably more than I should, to be very honest. Enforcer, not bad. I mean, Predation is probably one of the best cards here, particularly in our colors. Am I willing to pass these uncommons for that? I think I am. I think that is a correct play. Acre Golem feels pretty good here. Crawling Chorus also very good. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the Acre Golem. And is Expanding Sphere worth taking here, or maybe Retrofitter? I mean, honestly, I'm not excited about either one of those. Sinew Dancer also kind of lackluster. Complete Devotion could be pretty good. None of these are really mind-blowingly good. I do think I'm going to take the Retrofitter just on value here. I don't think I'm going to play that, though. Noxious Assault. Pretty narrow, unfortunately. Infested Flesh Cutter is just okay. I think there's better cards here for us. Well, now that I say that, I think maybe the Skull Bomb might be the best card here, which is a little disappointing. I think I'm going to take the Noxious Assault. Just see if maybe we can work out a way to play that. Terramorphic Expanse could be really good if I'm going to try and play all three of these. What else have we got here? I don't like Basilica in this pick. Maze's Mantle, I think, is lesser than the Terramorphic Expanse for us. Yeah, I'm going to go with Terramorphic Expanse and keep the option open to maybe go 3-color. Duelist of the Deep Faith feels really quite good, as does the Scourge. Kind of hard to say which one of those I feel better about. Cephalopod Sentry, of course, is one of those the potential secondary plays for a value drafter. This is a very tough call, honestly. I think I'm going to go with the Duelist. And here we got more stuff and stuff. Maze's Mantle, pretty good. Sprinter, also pretty good, but I'm probably not planting it. Theorist, also pretty good. Maybe I'm alone in thinking that blue is not great in this set, but I am just not super excited about it. I think we take the trick here. Carnivorous Canopy, no thank you. Enforcer can be pretty good. And another Maze's Mantle. I think we take the body here. I'm going to go with the Enforcer. Boy, we could have had like a bajillion sprinters, couldn't we? Mire Custodian. No, here I think I do take the Sprinter, just on the value play. We're already at, well, potentially 18 playable cards if we went 3-color. And what do I take here? This is tough. I think we take the Scamp. I think it's a more valuable red card in case we end up going that way. Complete Devotion, thank you. That's an awesome pickup. And another Scamp. Not bad at all. That's actually 3. That's pretty crazy. Crucible Goliath. I will take the rare. And maybe we consider going black-red. I mean, we do have a strong black-red thing happening here. Infectious Bite, though, I think is just too good to pass up. And here we've got a Battle Share. That's pretty strong. Rebel Salvo, also very, very strong. But again, I'm just not sure we have quite enough to go red here. Let me see. What are they? They are wanting us to play red, but not because of the Kethic. All right, so let's get off that plan for the moment, and I think maybe we take Battle Share here, and Drowning Acre seems very, very good. Plated Onslaught is pretty situationally good. Not a lot going on here for us. You know, I'm going to take the Plated Onslaught just because it is potentially playable for us. And it is the highest value card there. Blade Ambassador is a windmill slam. That is definitely something we're doing there. And Furnace Strider is pretty good. Incisor Glider is probably above average. Font of Progress is very clearly a trap in this environment. And Charge Forger. This could be the tipping point to maybe go red. And no, our AI is still wanting us to go mostly green-white. All right, so let's take a look here. What do we want to do? Furnace Strider is pretty good, but I'm kind of leaning against red right now. Although, honestly, this is a much better card than any of these others going on here. So I am going to take the Furnace Strider. Let's see here. Did not change our AI recommendation all that much. Expand the sphere here feels pretty decent from a value perspective. We'll go with that. I don't think we're doing those things. Let's see here. Crawling Chorus feels like a windmill slam right there. I can't believe, wow, look how late we're getting 2 in a row there. That is pretty darn awesome. I'm going to take the Blazing Crescendo just because I know I have a place for that potentially in a deck. We will go ahead and drop that into the no thank you pile. I think Furnace Strider as well. So yeah, we're very easily going to have enough playable cards here. Yeah, I think Copper Longlegs is the obvious pick there. All right, so we ended up with 45 pretty playable cards here. Expand the Sphere, I think, is the first really easy cut here, as is Noxious Assault. I think Maze's Mantle probably, and Copper Longlegs. Battle Chair feels a little high up on the curve for us. Do I really want to splash green? Well, there is a couple of decent green cards there. I think the black-white might be the more playable. Ruthless Predation looks like a cut. I don't know. This all feels very, very weird. I mean, I have like no green fixing, so but I see I just don't have enough black-white cards to play them on my own. So what would happen if I cut all the black here and added back in the green here? We are still a couple cards short. Do I want to play Silex? Let's put the Maze Mantle back in. I'm not feeling the Noxious Assault, I don't think. I think that's going to be awfully hard to cast. But we could splash Vivisection, the Rat, and do we splash Edict? Yeah, I think this is feeling a little more at home. I mean, I know it's not all that different than what we just looked at, but I think this gives me a better overall chance at a win. And what do we got here on our rarities? We just drafted the 3 rares, so that's a little disappointing. I was hoping we'd end up with more than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 20 uncommons. That's pretty decent. I will take that for a first draft, particularly since we ended up very strongly in the colors that we wanted. So let's take this for a spin and see what we can do here. Can we get one or more wins here with our hodgepodge of cards? That is going to be the real question here. All right, they found us an opponent. That's always a good sign. I mean, not a terrible opener. I don't love having the viral spawning in no green source, and Evangelist in the opening hand is not super exciting, but I like that 1-2 punch there. We'll try and do the thing here. Alright, that's a kind of blank turn for them. Let's get Toxic going early. Maybe we luck out here. Green source for turn 3 so we can get that viral spawning going would be very nice. Does he want to draw the card already? I guess he does. My guess is he is not loving his hand right now. I'm going to go ahead and drop a second one. We'll hit for some toxicity and hope for a forest on our next draw. Could be a thing. Unfortunately, it was not. Let's see here. We'll get in. We'll keep Devotion open in turn. So we are easily going to be on track for the Evangelist. Okay. Maybe we can trick them into blocking and hitting them with Complete Devotion. That could be a thing that happens. Oh no, they can't block. I always forget that the Vector Might cannot block. -4, so Devotion is not going to help, so we'll resolve that. Yep, there we go. We'll pass. Come on, Forest. Forest unit. That is not what I was looking for. Alright, let's go ahead and hit for our third poison counter. That'll make our Evangelist better. Next turn. Yeah, that's going to deal with his Defector right there. Zealot, sure. Okay, we're gonna say no block. We might be able to accidentally wipe his board right here. Oh, I forgot. I don't have the Infectious Bite. Alright, so we still have to deal with this Defector Might, but it is what it is. That Blade Ambassador feeling pretty good right about now. Sure. A green mana source would be very helpful. Unfortunate that we do not have one. Sacrifice a creature, huh? Okay, well, we will resolve that, and we'll go with that. And it replaces itself. They seem confused. See if they want to swing. I'm going to guess no. Yep, there we go. Let's get our smackdown going with the evangelist. And they did not activate. Interesting. Kind of hate to lose the Blade Ambassador here, but it could be worthwhile. We have a pretty solid control of the board state here. Yep. I agree, I believe that's the correct move for you, sir. That, unfortunately, is tapped. So we're going to hit nearly lethal the upcoming turn, with never a green mana to be seen. Yep, there they go. They just they scooped it up for us. So there, our hodgepodge of cards got that one win. We are definitely looking at being higher value than having bought 5 packs on this, and that's a great place to be. And of course, we get to keep playing because we are 1-0 right now. That is very good things. All right, another strong potential opener with double chorus. I really like that. I'm interested to see what a constructed deck can do around multiple turn 1 choruses. Oh, and we got some green mana. Okay. That feels pretty good. So this is feeling like a pretty strong option on Toxic here. And I think we go ahead and play out the second chorus. Watch them pop their Expanse. They're getting terramorphic on us. Viral spawning next turn just feels really solid. Yep. And yeah, I think we go there. And I think I'm willing to complete Devotion here to get the card draw and win the combat as well. It's pretty solid. I'll take it. Now, what do I want here? Do I want... I don't control 2 or more artifacts, so I think I probably want to go viral spawning here. And there's no reason to attack into that. We'll let him swing and then see if he leaves shields down or if he's able to play a second creature. Does have creature. Okay. He is not going to swing for us. Okay. So let's see. I think we make them sack a non-token creature since they only have one. Okay. Alright, they got our token. I think I'm willing to trade here. And that, of course, gets us another spawning. Oh, look at that. That was kind of like you board wiped yourself. Is it worth 2 poison counters to lose a creature? I think it probably is. Oh, and he traded. Okay, that was an interesting way to go about that. All right, you got me there. Definitely did. Deals damage equal to the number of creatures you control to target creature or planeswalker. Create 2 1/1 colorless mites. Okay, let's send our guys, and we'll have charge of mites held. That could win the game for us next turn. Fisher, sure. Now, do I just... Let's let him do his thing. Do I just take that out? I think that's the correct play. Oh wow, that's pretty nice. That's looking a lot like almost lethal. Not quite though. We're pretty close. Pretty darn close. Kaito, and you saved your day.
Myself if I have to.
Drawing a card is probably not going to do it for you. Alright, that's 2 wins with our pile of jank. We got pretty lucky in our first 2 games there to have this deck come together like it did. And just this one single draft definitely improved midweek Magic for us that's coming up. That is just 1 cards. Okay, not bad. A little unusual with the card makeup, but I think we get Ambassador out first, right? Yeah, and then we drop the Golem, make him a 4/2 and swing, maybe? I don't think I want to trade that, so let's say no. Next turn we'll have Tyvar or Ruthless to tidy that up for us a little bit. And they're going to swing anyway. He's got a first strike, so I'm smelling a combat trick. Let's just take 2, or whatever they pile on with. Sure, yeah, that's the thing. So you should have kept that complete devotion for something like that. 7 damage, not bad. And we'll continue to dominate the board. I think we try and use Tybar to kill off the Basilisk with our Ambassador. That feels like the correct play here. No, he's not gonna have any of that, is he? Okay. Alright, let's swing out. Kill the Basilisk and protect whatever he blocks that with. Okay, there we go. Yeah, okay. That's enough to kill it, but we're not going to use our mana anyway, so let's just go ahead and pump the crap out of this. Alright, feeling good. Feeling good. And we potentially have lethal next turn, depending upon what he plays. They can't block, that's not going to help him. And there's the scoopage right there. Alright, 3 wins. I mean, that feels pretty good if I can draw some green mana. That'll be pretty nice. Lookout on 1 into Duelist on 2. I'll take that. Alright, well that feels a lot like not having the mana you need. So I guess we'll just do damage. We have responding removal with the Edict. And that feels like a decent reason to use it right there. Say a non-token. Thank you. And we got even more removal. Green mana, well, really any mana at this point would be kind of nice. Ichor Golem, sure, and the sack. He's gonna sack it. Just keep doing dirty tricks here and try and hit for as much as we can. Because at some point he's going to stabilize and we are still stuck at 2 damn mana. That's a problem. See, that's hard to deal with. It really is. No blockers. Hey, wow, okay, we got some green mana. Alright, let's go ahead and finish out that combat, and I think we spawning. And let's just try and race here. Because with the Mantle or Tyvar stand, we have a good shot at just ending this game next turn. We're going to say no blocks here. Alright, let's see what we can get together here. That is not really what I wanted, but it's not the end of the world, because we will pump this up, and we'll just auto-pay there. Now, if he can proliferate after damage, we might have problems. In fact, I will probably go ahead and block the Atrocity just to be on the safe side. No, he's gonna swing it. Okay, yeah, we're gonna block to be safe here. No need to get within one poison counter. Thrown it, you say? Ain't that something? So Mantle wins us the game. We'll just put that on whatever he doesn't block. Like so. Alright. Still in this thing with 4 wins now. That feels really good if we can get 3rd mana. I'd be very excited for a 3rd mana. Particularly if we get Incisor Glider online with the Corruption. That would be quite nice. Quite nice. And, well, that gave us Charge of Might, or Viral Spawning on 3. Either of those pretty darn solid there. Alright, let's do the chorus. Let's give him as few targets to think about as possible. Yep, that's kind of what I thought he might do. And, there we go. No harm done there. Yeah, Duelist, okay. So... I think we go in here. Yep, I kind of thought that might be what he does. Sure. I mean, an end-turn Charge of Mights to get 4 players on the field and then Plated Onslaught feels pretty solid. Let's see what he does for blocking here. Okay, that's still a thing we can deal with. Does he swing the Golem? He did not. So let's charge here, get us some boys on the field. Definitely liking that. Oh, really? That is an interesting choice for you. Surprised we did not just get a scoop out of that, honestly. Well, that would be why we didn't get the scoop, but okay. Yep, alright. And there we go. What was that? Win number 5? Did that seriously just happen? That was pretty amazing. Yep, that is not a bad day. Guys, I'm going to take a little bit of a break here and eat some lunch, and I'll probably be back here about 1 p.m. Eastern time, and we will do another draft at that time. So thanks for being here, guys, and until next time, I'll see you in the arena. And before we go, I want to take just a moment to thank all of my patrons and remind the community when we hit just 10 patrons at any level, we will be rolling out Discord for the entire community, not just paid patrons. So if you have the means or mind to do so, consider supporting our community as it continues to grow. And of course, supporting the community by liking, commenting, subscribing, or sharing our videos is always appreciated. And you will appreciate subbing to the channel so you never miss out on a thing. And of course, we have some suggestions here on the next videos that you're going to want to check out.